What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for swinging by, watching my video. First off, I want to say over this past couple months I did do some mods to my truck, so I'm gonna show you guys that in a bit. But before I do that, I want to show you guys what we're gonna be doing today. It's gonna be a quick install. It's another supporting mod for what I did prior to this. So what I got in this box is pretty much what we're going to be doing today. So let's get this unboxing. So what we got right here is a fleece fuel filter delete kit. So this is pretty much a fuel filter delete, like self-explanatory. All it's doing is taking off the front fuel filter that is attached to the engine block and replacing it with this. This is to tie in the return line from the CP3 back to the fuel tank. So all it takes is the two bolts to put it right back to the block, and take the two banjo bolts, the hose fittings, plug it on each side, and the fuel sensor. Also what comes with it is another plug and some copper pressure washers. Now you know what we're doing today. It's pretty much like 17 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and a wire cutter, just to cut a couple of the zip ties. Besides that, let's get to the truck. I'm gonna show you guys what mods I did to them these past 2 months. Let's go. Before we get to doing the truck, what I'm gonna show you what I did to my truck. It's right under there. So let's go. So this is underneath my truck, that being the rear, that being the front. My greaser strips. Oh, by the way too, my LED lights are still holding well. As you can see, still brightening up the road, still super bright. So what we got here is a FASS fuel pump. It's a 165 gallon. Also opted out to do the cat filters. So if you can see, this is pretty big filters. They hang down kind of low, if you can see, but this is pretty much the highest I got it out up without hitting the bottom of the bed. Also, one thing, if you can see, one thing for the mega cabs, there was a lot of forums that I looked up, and that bolt right there, for all you guys with mega cabs that want to put the FASS fuel filter, they actually put that bolt in the kit. But I also tied in the original bed bolt. If you can see it right next to it, there's two bolts that hold up this bracket. I used both of them because the angle of this wasn't really functional, because if I didn't put the second one up on the top, it would be hitting my leaf spring. So what I was able to do, I was using the original bed bolt, and I pretty much zapped it on, not too tight. Then I put the second one on. There's already an existing bolt hole for it, so I pretty much tightened it up until I had enough clearance for the filters without banging against my leaf springs. But yeah, she's in. That's one of the mods I did. I also did a Beans diesel sump. Yes, I went with a sump kit. This is just for now. I got some more things coming in. Clean this up a little. This is just temporary. I might relocate the lift pump itself also, because I don't know, I'd rather have it on the inside rail. But I needed to do this because my OEM filters were ready to be replaced. Beans diesel, FASS fuel, cat filters. pretty much it for now. Now I'm gonna do the fuel filter delete. Now you guys know why I got it, but just gonna clean up that engine bay and we'll get right into it. I'm in my engine bay right now, so this is what we're gonna change. Right here, we're gonna take out this canister. It's pretty much held on to that bracket, that aluminum bracket right there with 310 millimeters. That should just pop right off. But before you do that, there's this valve right here, this yellow cap. There's a hose that attaches to it that goes into the frame, so you might want to pull that out first. Put a bucket, let it drain, then after you do that, then you can proceed to do this mod. So from that yellow valve, this hose right here attaches to it and it runs into the frame itself. All you gotta do is just pull it out. Update, got the fuel filter out. This one thing you gotta remember, this right there, you gotta save that and put in the new fuel filter block. Delete. So this is how it looks like now, all empty. There's 3 10 millimeters holding that fuel filter. Then you got that push on style 17 millimeter. Take that off. Then there's one all the way in the back. You can't see it, but it's there. You just gotta take the other one off. Then there's 3 more 10 millimeter for the bracket itself, which is that bracket right there, that silver thing. 3 more 10 millimeters. Take it out. It should all pop off. And as far as the washers you don't need to worry about it because the new filter delete kit has new ones. So got the fuel filter bracket out. All it is 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and another 10 millimeter behind the wire harness. You're gonna have to snip 2 zip ties here and here. Then you gotta use, well, I use the pry bar to get the wire out of the way to get to this bottom one. Once you get that, pretty much take it out, and now it's on to replacing it with the fleece fuel filter delete. So I already took it out, but the sensor that comes out of there, you just gotta use a 24 millimeter socket. Just gotta use it by hand. Take it out, put it on the new one, and also you might want to just you loop up the threads and the gasket so it doesn't break on you. So, and just go hand tight. Doesn't need to be torqued all the way. But now we gotta use the copper pressure washers on each side of the banjo bolt, reinstall everything, and it should be good. So if you can see in there's a fleece fuel filter delete. All I did was pretty much put the connector, the push lock connector, on the left right there. So all you gotta do is put the copper washer on the left and right side of this banjo bolt. Also on that side. That was pretty much the most hardest part about this whole install. Also that connector right there, that was pretty gnarly to get off. It's just such a small area to work in. Plus too, I have the icing transmission, so this dipstick right here pipe gets in the way. Unlike the 68 RFP transmissions where the dipstick's on the other side. I just gotta tighten those 17 millimeter push lock and the bolt on the opposite end, put my sensor in, and should be all good. Start her up and let her run and see if there's any leaks. All right, let's go. So everything is in. That banjo bolt tightened down, that banjo bolt tightened down, that connector right there, all you gotta do is plug that in. You just gotta snug it up, don't need to over torque it. It's just a return line, it's a low pressure, so it's not gonna burst. other than that, let's start her up and make sure there's no leaks. So that pretty much wraps up today's build. It was very quick. It was just a little supporting mod I needed for my fast fuel. For everybody that watched to this point, thank you so much for watching. Also, please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate the support that you guys give me. But for everybody that made it this far, I got a little care package. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So for everybody that made it this far, this is gonna go on the truck for the next video. Yes, it's not your high-end gauges. So the reason why I got these glow shift max tow gauges instead of like the ISS pros and the auto meters is I'm still learning about these diesel trucks, and this gauges are pretty much like a test run for me, just so I can learn about the truck, learn how to install these kind of things, pretty much practicing my craft. So I like working on truck, and with time you get experience. You're not gonna get good at doing anything off the bat unless you are just a genius or just a freak of nature that you can just quickly learn things and be good at it. For me, I also like to get quality results. I don't like shit ass results and it just because it works it's good. No, that's not good enough for me. I also got some more care packages for the fast fuel. I'm gonna show you guys on the next video when I install this Maxtow gauges. So bear with me. I got a lot of content, it's just finding the time to do it. That's the hard part for me. It was a very quick one, like I said. It was very easy. It was not that difficult. It was just finding the space to get into that small area to work. Me being a bigger guy, that was the hard part. Fleece, you know diesels, fleece is very well known in the diesel world to be nothing but quality. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. Please comment, like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. But I hope you guys stay safe. But I also hope you guys have fun. To the next video. Peace. I'm out.